physics are working against me, folks. It's the best I can do. Another ash yam.
Can't believe I've been stuck here this long.
Right. So, March of the Dead. Captain Valeth is alarmed by the strange note. Tardy-dardy-dardy-dardy-da. He sent me to Fort Frostmoth to kill... Now, I have a pretty good idea of where Fort Frostmoth is, based on from my memories from Morrowind, but just to be... Yeah, there we go, it's down there. I actually thought it'd be down here somewhere, but I guess I remembered it wrong. Misremembered. That's Old Atius Farm. Kill General Fox Carius. Right. Not find out what General Fox Carius is doing, or talk Fox Carius out of trying to kill everybody, or anything like that. No, it's just kill Fox Carius. And they call it a role-playing game. Okay, Tel Mithrin's on this sort of route anyway, so... And so the Sunstone's up there too, so why not? Let's kill a few birds with a single very pointy stone. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. It's still a bit cloudy and whatnot, but we're next to a volcano, so what the hell do you expect? I'm more than a little curious as to what's over there, actually, but I don't fancy going for a swim. What is the weather like here? Air is pleasant. Right, well. Well, I guess we get to go explore the ash wastes for a bit. Which is totally fine by me, which is this is kind of what I wanted to do all along. But got whisked off to the Mirax Temple in my sleep, which was unpleasant. It was not a nice experience. I do not recommend it to anyone else. Oh, hello. I think that must be it over there. Tel Mithrin, look. What? Now, what's the deal with this place? So we got someone who's lost and is being randomly attacked by a bunch of savages who burn people and put them on stakes. That's what we've got. Ouch. Since when? Ow! Ow! Since when did all these dark elves start... Okay, wrong potion. Start using this flaming nonsense. I don't remember that. Reaver Lord. Oh, good lord. Oh, Tish. You know what? You know what? You know what? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh, that was a bit unimpressive. I was hoping to blow him off the side of the boat, but never mind. What do we got then? Seeker arrows. Reaver Highwayman. Oops! Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Accidentally picking up random items of clothing. That's the Skyrim way. Right, what have we got? Yeah, more steel bolts. Always good. Always, always. Always good. Now, what the devil is this? Heartstone deposit. Have I already mined some of this? I can't remember. Oops, probably just bumped the microphone there. Adjusting my seat. I have, by the way, right now, as a bit of a tangent, I am sitting on what I'm quite convinced is the world's most uncomfortable office chair right now, because I don't have my old one at the moment. It's in another town, halfway across the sodding country. So, long story. Never mind. It already searched you. How about Mr. Reaver Lord here? Nordic. Oh, hello. Nordic boots, Nordic gauntlets. Cameron katana. Not actually that good, as it turns out. That's incredibly fucking good, though. 333. This is the stuff I gave to Greg, wasn't it, when I found it? All right then. We'll give it a try on. It's a little bit dark and gloomy here. I can't get a good look at myself, but never mind. Nordic boots. Were there any Nordic gauntlets to go with it? Now that I think about it, there's a Nordic helmet and Nordic armor. No Nordic. Oh, there they are. See, I could probably get away with just wearing the boots and the gauntlets with the rest of my wolf gear, I suppose. If I just wanted a little bit of an extra boost to my armor value, but still. The helmet, right, this is the bit that lets it down for me, really. It's alright, I guess. It's just, I don't know. I've gone from having gone native companion style to now I look like a freaking wildling from the Great White North. I look positively Icelandic now, which is rather the point of the armor design, I gather. But it doesn't go very well with this cloak either, does it? To be fair. What about my other ones? Got my companion's cape. I have to admit, I quite kind of like the big furry collar. Yeah, that does look kind of cool. Oh, I wonder what it looks like with the where is it? Sakrisos. Not as cool as I was hoping, actually, to be fair. Where's my... It's probably hotkeyed, I imagine. There we go. My big... Yeah, that does work, doesn't it? It makes me look about 5 times my actual size when I'm not wearing my armor, but I'll admit, it does look kind of badass in its own way. What's the exposure rating thing of it? That's a good point. And I wish I had matching shields, because I've got my wolf shield in the moment. This is yeah, full exposure protection. What about this? It did not deign to tell me. Give the messages out of the way. Come on. Come on! Full exposure protection. Alright then. Well, you know, it stands to reason and all. It's sorry. Well, I admit, it's pretty cool. Okay, that does actually look kind of awesome. Look at me, the big badass Dragonborn of legend. With the funny mask on. But hey, like I said, if Marat gets a cool mask, why can't I have one? You know? And of course there's this. I don't know, it just sort of... It does remind me of the bear helmets from the original Morrowind, actually, I have to admit, but I can't argue with that armor value, though, can I? Let's be honest. 818 versus if I'm wearing all my wolf stuff. 673. I mean, good grief. To be fair, I'm not having much trouble in the armor department. Like, I'm not getting... Well, that said, I did run into all those Draugr Death Doom Murder Lords earlier, so I don't know. Well, nice music in the background, by the way. I suppose it still works. It doesn't clip too badly. Oh, well, sod it. You know what? Yeah, okay. We'll go off the deep end. Why not? Let's go full barbarian Nord mode. Jesus Christ. Out of curiosity, that's 166, and thingy what's it's 208. Wow, that is really good, isn't it? That brings my armor level up to what, 859? Good grief. Although, I think I get a bonus for having a matching set if I wear the other one. Don't I? Guess not. Right, you know what would be kind of badass? If I could somehow chop the horns off this thing. Fuck yeah, would that not look cool? But sadly, I can't. So, what I am going to do is, I still can't quite decide between wearing this and the Nordic helmet. Just part of this, I don't know, to me it just looks a bit daft still. I don't know. I think I might just wear Zakrisos. You know, if I can't come back from my holiday with a silly looking mask and some outlandish clothes, then, you know, what's the point, really, at the end of the day? So, you know, I think I will wear this thing. Why not? It probably helps with the ash as well, having a mask on like that, I guess. Yeah, the only problem is I don't necessarily want to get rid of my wolf gear because I'm quite attached to it. It has sentimental value, if you like. And the only problem is I'm terribly, terribly overburdened right now. So, looks like I'm going to have to do some inventory. I'm not dropping that. That thing is a trophy and a half. It really is. I'm keeping that thing with me. I'm taking that back to Skyrim. I want it on my mantelpiece. So I can look at it and be like, yeah, I kicked the shit out of those Draugr. But yeah, we do. Well, I suppose I can possibly ditch this Nordic helmet since I'm not going to be using it. That's £8 gone. Yeah, I like it. It's a badass mask with a ridiculous armor rating. Why the fuck not? Especially since that stupid priest's chest contained a measly 2 gold pieces. I might as well take this and use it. I just wish I had a shield to match everything else, but I guess this one's fine for now. The question is, what can I drop? This is all sorted by weight, so I had no idea circlets were so heavy. Good grief. They're valuable, but my goodness, I think they've just got to go. Why do I have so many amulets of Stendar? I have no idea. I don't need that either. All that really. Although, having said that, where did it go? That actually I could do with, because this mask only provides standard exposure protection. So if it's getting particularly fucking cold, I'm actually better off putting the little hood on, wherever it's gone. There it is. What the hell? You can wear it on top of the mask? Hey? Apparently so. That's an interesting feature. Alright then. Oops, no. Now I've gone taking it off. Alright, well apparently I can wear this, and I can wear that. I guess that can serve as the hood component, whereas the mask is just the metal bit. Whatever, anyway, I'm not going to question the logic of it, only that it works. Does that stack now? I'm wearing a thing with standard exposure protection on top of a thing with full exposure protection. It'd be cool if it did stack. Anyway. Hum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. I'm keeping my companion's cape. Definitely. You can, and it actually does look kind of cool with this armor, I have to be honest. So I'm keeping that for when we get into the rain and stuff, because I'm pretty sure that that counts as a sort of anti-rain cloak, whereas the fur one's an anti-cold thing. So I think I can get rid of the black burlap one, because those are 10 a penny. Bearer's necklace. That looks like it's important. I probably shouldn't drop it. And I'm not overweight anymore, but by 1 pound. 1 point. Excuse me. Well, at the very least, this gives me the opportunity to be able to run back to... I need to unfavorite that, don't I, really? Right, Cape Companions... yeah. There we go. This will give me the opportunity to run back to Ravenrock and, I don't know, dump this in my room in the tavern, I guess. My wolf armor, because there's no point carting that around with me. There just isn't. So, yeah, I think we'll do that. It occurs to me that it might be a good idea to not wear this in the middle of town. Or it might, you know, intimidate people a bit. Unless I want to intimidate people. In fact, next time I go to Windhelm, I'm wearing this shit and I'm going to give everybody evils. Yeah, until then, I should really hotkey that hood as well. Where is it? There it is. So I can take them both off. I'm just wandering around town. See, it's just friendly old me. I know the armor's looking a bit odd, but you know, it's just me. Why am I overweight suddenly? Oh, when I put this on, I can run again. That's odd. Anyway, don't need these van braces either right now. Wolf armor, ancient Nord helmet. I don't need my Dunmer outfit either, do I really? Hello, Ring of Hirsine. Right. Okay. It's not exactly tidy, but nothing else in this town is either, so fine. It'll do. Right then. Oh. Yes, hello. It's me again. Not some scary dragon priest from the bowels of Ravenrock Mine. Don't know, it just feels odd talking to people in town through a great big metal mask. Oh, sorry, hello, can I please have some of your FMs? I'm sorry, what? FMs. Go away, you crazy person with a mask on that makes so I can't hear what you're saying. Etc, etc. Feeling a bit peckish, eh? Well, speaking of ashyams. Nom nom nom. Right then, now I'm out here. This will annoy the pants off some people, I am quite aware. And that's partly why I'm doing it, frankly. Anyway. So. Where were we? We were down by that boat, in fact, weren't we? Which I should probably go and continue checking out, because I bet there's something I've missed there, actually. I didn't even bother trying to go inside the boat, after all. Now I think about it. I got distracted by the shiny armor. And who can blame me, really, if we're honest. It's pretty cool. I wish I was an evil mage character now, actually. then this mask would look exceptionally cool, but never mind. Spiky grass as opposed to ashen grass. Oh no, it's just spiky grass, except this variety gives me ashen grass pods instead of grass pods. Right. Yes, hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I think I will take back some of these exceptionally valuable trinkets of mine. Now I can afford to. Oh, bollocks. The land of Tamriel, where you can magically, mystically, accidentally pick up a helmet instead of a fucking circlet. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Right. Now then, what do we have here? We have a big volcanic island, is what we have here, and we have a giant mushroom by the looks of things. And another netch. I won't mercilessly kill that one. I don't really think I need to. It's a little uncalled for. How do I get out of here? This way. Okay. So what's in this boat? What were they all protecting? That is the question. Well, coin purses for a start. Songs of the Return, Volume 24. Do I already have that? Yes, I do. A dwarven mace, a lantern, an apple, and some apple cabbage stew. Some cold apple cabbage stew, I can imagine by now. East Empire Company Strongbox Expert. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Wank. Come on, so close, so close. Ah! Oh, there we go, right. East Empire Pendant, hooray. Nice. Nice. Not so nice. Also not so nice. Oh, God. I wasn't expecting that. Well, I'm soaking wet. That's a hole in the bottom of the boat. Hello. Alakir Scimitar. Damage 92. Oh, I've got the Sodding Bloodskull blade still. Why am I carrying that? It weighs 16. Ugh. And the Maze of Avar Stone Singer. Damage 92. 130. Ah, oh, you know what? It's very cool and all, but it's just not as good. So I'm guessing you're an Alakir guy. And like, why do you have a giant's toe in a bowl? I feel like there's almost some sort of inside joke I'm missing out on here. Anyway. Chest with more things in it. A Daedric Battle Axe. And it still only does 82 damage. Thus the Argonian Made Folio. Okay. What? Oh, is this... Have I accidentally stumbled on a side quest? I think I have, haven't I? Where is it? Because you will not leave it be if I don't read this, won't you? The Irana family, when I showed up on your doorstep tomorrow, and that day I expected to be thrown back in the street and cast aside like some sort of vermin. Instead, you offered me into the warmth and safety of your home. For that, I will be eternally grateful. Accept this rare folio edition of my work as a sign of your appreciation for your kindness. Gracias, Curio. Oh, that man. So basically, it's a special edition of the Lost Argonian Maid, which, no, I am not going to read for you, you perverts. You go read it yourself. Right, yeah, that's through there. Oh, I better go dry myself out by the fire, I suppose. To be fair, ooh, more! More! Yet more treasure! Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, not so great. Never mind. Right then. To be fair, there was a fair amount of nice goodies in there, so, right. You are wet. Thank you, game. I had positively no idea. I mean, I was wondering what all this dripping stuff was. Alright, well, excuse me, let me clear my throat before speaking, Jesus. Well, we're officially dry now, so I suppose we might as well carry on our merry way. If you don't mind. Okay, anyway. So, refresh my memory. Kill General Falcarius. Yes, that's correct. Which is this way somewhere. Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. Thank you, Scathecraw. Hello, Vardenfell. It is a very old landscape, isn't it? All this ashway stuff interspersed with the pines and firs. I don't know what the devil is this about. I can't even remember what trauma roots and Scathecraw actually do, to be honest with you. I'm just picking up bunches of the stuff because, I guess. More Heartstone deposits. What the hell's that all about anyway? I almost forgot. Heartstone 3. Starrune 3. Can we make like armor out of this stuff? Not I'm convinced that's a terribly good idea, but you know, the question remains. Maybe I should collect more of it, although it depends how much does it weigh. It's pretty stonking heavy stuff, isn't it, really? Piece for piece. Oh, good lord. That's quite cool, I have to admit, but you still have to die. Dispatched like a boss. You'll carry little bits of ore on you, don't you? Hello. Oh, I need to get a mouse mat. I really do. This mouse really disagrees with this tabletop for some reason. Another East Empire Company Strongbox A. Oh, come on, so close. About there-ish. Oh, come on. I want scrolls of unlocking, and I want lots of them. Damn it. At the very least, I need to try and find another lock bashing mod of some description, because I really miss the old one I used to have. Buggy as it was. Ugh. come on, it's right there. It's practically open. How is it still? Ugh. Oh, picking expert locks is just one of the most fucking infuriating things in this game. Oh, sweet Christ, thank you. More useless bloody treasure, but I did level up, so there's that. Nice. Okay, we got stamina, we got health. Let's pick stamina because it'll increase my carry weight, if nothing else. Right. 2 perks to increase, because that was a every 5th level type thing, isn't it? I can't even remember what my perks look like at the moment. You've adjusted shifting rate and heavy armor properly, reducing all incoming stagger. Okay. Thick skin. You have learned to let arrows bounce off your heavy armor. The more pieces of heavy armor you wear, the higher chance you can shrug off arrows with... Oh, that's bloody tempting, that is. My goodness. You know how much I hate archers. And crossbowmen. Power bash. Shatter. Time blocks have a small chance to destroy the attacker's weapon. What if it's a really nice weapon, though? One that I want to keep for myself. I'd prefer it if it was just disarmed, you know. That's only a light shields thing. Deflect arrows. Well, blocking 25% of incoming arrows do no damage. I thought I could already do that. Is that like one of my mods conflicting with Skyrim a bit? Possibly. But no. We don't want any of that. Light weaponry. Okay, let's have a look. Guardbreaker, no. Blood price. War axes and short spears now. Hornet sting. Heron's song. Martial fencer. Oh god, yeah, this was just... I remember this one. I couldn't decide what the devil it was. Well, what it meant by longsword, because there's like different types of swords in this game which you might consider longswords. There's what historically actually is a longsword, and then there's what the game calls a longsword, and timed blocks that reduce incoming damage to 0. Attacks against blocking enemies deal no damage. That doesn't seem like such a very good trade-off to me, really. Attacks against enemies that don't block ignore 30% armor. That is quite good, though. Myrmidon. Well, empty or spell wielding offhand, one-handed attacks at 15%. That'd be kind of cool if you could stack that up a bit. I have to admit. Killing spree. That's for a club, apparently. Florentine combat. Knight, I remind you, mod makers, the city of Florence does not exist in the world of Tamriel. I know it's a bit nerdy of me to say that, but it's true. So don't call shit Florentine this and that. Arbalest. You can create advanced crossbows with a heavy prod that deals double damage against blocking targets, but fires slower. I already have recurve crossbows that do additional damage. What does that lead to? Engineer. You can put 2 enhancements. Oh, silencer. Really, silenced crossbows. Improve sneak attack damage. Interesting. What about Wayfarer? I haven't really done much with this. Collect and place bear traps. Right. Foreign armor. Unlock secondary effects for armor crafted in foreign lands and by different cultures. Tempting. I do seem to have a lot of that on me at the moment, after all. You can use tracking ability to detect all creatures around you within 100 feet radius. Your acquire better knowledge about all kinds of spriggans, saber cats, and ice wraiths, creatures that are brought to death to many explorers. Chosen Fiend. You deal 10% more damage and take 5% less damage from any creature whose lore you know. That's kind of cool. That's kind of irrelevant. Alchemy, maybe? Nah. Speech. Do I qualify for any more shout-related perks? That's a good question. Yes, I do, is the answer. Harmful shouts are 50% more powerful. Shouts recover 20% fat. I'm having one of those. I think I'm going to have one of these too. Possibly. Although I bet you could combine that with Dragon Aspect. Let's go with this. Nice! Right, I've upgraded my shouts. Sweet. So what's all this about then? Rodolph's house. I hear things. Reavers, of course. Oh, God. Mouse buttons aren't responding. See, if I had that perk, the Masterful Fencer one, I wouldn't have been able to kill that guy because my attack would have done no damage because he blocked it. You see what I mean? Amulets of Julianos. Salmon State Lockpick, I love that. Where's this rustling sound coming from? Is it these? Are these all making a rustling sound? I think they are. That's a bit odd. The Lusty are going... No. No, I won't. I refuse. Letter. Rodolph, light and strength. I feel your words are not your own, and I worry dearly for your health. I beg of you, please depart that blasted isle and return to solitude at once. My nights have been almost impossible to bear without you. To lose you would be the death of me, my love. If you do not return soon, I will come for you. Bjornilfur. Horse haunch. Nom nom nom. Contrary to popular belief, horse meat is bloody tasty, actually, as it turns out. Oh, thank you. Songs of the Return, Volume 19. Do I have that? No, I don't. Well, at least not on me. I'll have it. That's a distinctly Dwemery sound I'm hearing right now. Rodolph's journal. 1. I've arrived in South... Who numbers their journal entries like that? That's very odd. I've arrived in Solstheim and moved into an old house on the hill by the shore. Whoever lived here before is long gone. 2. I can see well out into the waters from my vantage here, and I can hear all things behind and around. Dunmer bandits wander the woods at night, but I don't fear them. 5. Whatever. There is a calling from the depths, a rumbled drone that sings to me at night. I have started sleeping in the basement and keeping a knife near. The call is loudest down here. I will be ready for whatever is coming. 6. It is as if a great machine reverberates beneath me. 10. I tire of waiting for the caller underneath to emerge. I walked to town, plus brought some digging tools, shovel, pick. I started to break down the wall behind the bookshelf, plus dig. Grammar's not this fella's strong suit, we'll put it that way. Dig down slow going. I put the bookshelf back when I finished. I mean, who writes a lowercase I instead of an uppercase I? It actually takes more effort to write a lowercase I than it does an uppercase. Fucking hell. Anyway, finished digging. Why? No house guests here, but I feel I have something to hide. How can I make Bjorn hear what I have heard? I must not lose him yet. I must remain in this place, for I know I will know the truth soon. The murmurer in the earth and I, we talk. I lay my head against the dirt. Fire from the deep. Okay. Well, am I going to follow in the footsteps of a clearly crazy person? Probably, yeah. Like I said, I have problems. I have issues.